Forge Gang! I am still a hard man. Let's go. Alright, lower that out a bit. There we go. Stretch this out a little bit. There we go. And how are you all doing today? This is the Forge Imperator at your service, good sir. Alright, so I titled the stream, I am sick and tired of talking to mentally ill people online. That kind of seems to be the only people who come on often enough. Is either fucking narcissists that think they know everything, some person that has like a personality disorder, like either a weak social dissociative identity disorder or a strong ego like a narcissists or like a weak ego, dissociative identity disorder, whatever. But it's kind of like the only people that are really on here a lot are just people that have a mental illness. Some type of a diagnosed mental illness or something, or they've got something going on with their life. Or they got something going on with their life, like they've got problems and stuff IRL. So they come on here to look cool or something, and I don't really care much about it. I'm not really interested in all these personality disorders. All these idiots in the sector with personality disorders. It's just so boring. So I'm going to look at chat. Interdimensional Lizard says, evening. Good evening, Interdimensional Lizard. Also, Forge Gang. Trash Panda, the Smug Princess. How are you doing? What is happening, Hammer? I'm just firing up a stream to talk about some random stuff. Just talk about the most random ass shit that I can think of. Default Girl, it is like Checkpoint Charlie. Are you talking about that place in Berlin where the Russian and American tanks stood off against each other in the in the Cold War or something? Let's see here. Trash Panda, the Smug Princess, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking about people that have, like, these different personality disorders, these different diagnosed mental illnesses, that have nothing better to do than just come on here and just talk garbage and stuff, RN, and I find these people just boring. But yeah. And, who is, by the way, Smug Princess? Who in the world are these people anyways? You've never really told me much about Clean Urine Stash and who these other people are that you're going on about. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Smug Princess. Default Girl says, Asheville convened 80 years ago, and then yesterday they didn't obstruct the Nazis from jogging. Now it's High Castle, and I am the Communist Residentura, Österreich from Ostern. Are you from Austria? Slang for Singent Commie. Well, I think that both the fascists and the communists are totalitarian shitholes. I think that the communists and the fascists are both scum. I think that it's just both totalitarian systems, unless you're talking about Hearts of Iron 5. Are you talking about Hearts of Iron 4 or something? I don't know. Kabizafi says, hey, can you please give a shout out to the Midwest? What part of the Midwest, though? Are you talking about Michigan, Illinois, Minnesota, Indiana, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky? What part of the Midwest are you talking about? Are you talking about the middle states? I don't know what you mean. Default Girl says, yes, the Bridge of Spies. Hansavertel. Interdimensional lizard. There are a lot of nutcases out there. Oh yes, definitely. There's not many sane people in the sector. It's just this area in particular. It's just some fat dude named Ethan Ralph, just a fat guy that talks ghetto online. A white fat dude that went to Mexico that talks ghetto, and like a bunch of these mentally ill, obsessed nut rubs that obsessively want to hang around his nuts or hold on to his nuts, basically. That's the Ralphiverse. In a nutshell, interdimensional lizard. Trash Panda, the Smug Princess, says, I just saw you go IRL and thought I'd check in on you. Yeah, I'm talking about, people with, like, obsessive compulsive mental illnesses and personality disorders that are on here a lot. Default Girl, about your statement. Trash Panda, a deranged, insane person I try to ignore for the most part. Well, good for you. It's just garbage. What kind of crest do you have, Default Girl? I can't really tell what that is. Is that the Ukraine coat of arms that you have? The Ukrainian coat of arms? About your statement. Let's see here. Default Girl, sorry, I am memeing. Trash Panda, Smug Princess, they do bad-ish, but giving them attention really would do no real good save to feed their ego and make them worse. That's narcissists for you. Default Girl says TTYL. Yeah, I've been having some talks with Omerta, Code of Truth, and I've been talking about my faith lately and just, I really wonder if there even really is a God. And I just don't really care anymore for the Sky Daddy, the Sky Cloud Daddy up there that's you're supposed to fucking pray to every day that never answers your prayers or does jack shit for you. It's such a fucking joke. Most churches just really want your money. Most of the churches just want you to basically give tithes and just give them your money and be obedient and good-willed and do stupid, dumb things for them and believe in these stupid imaginary mythological bullshit like they did in ancient classical Greece or in Old Testament Israel. And the more that I really try to look through it, the more I doubt it. I've read the entire Bible, I've listened to audiobooks from Genesis to Revelations, and I just don't give a shit anymore about it. I don't really care about belief and all of that stuff. I had some fucker on Discord message me telling them how upset they were. How upset and awful it was that I told them that faith was not a grace and that they're probably going to hell. And more than likely, they are going to fucking hell. I don't give a shit what you think, motherfucker. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your priest. You're not my kid. Go fucking find your own way in life, motherfucker, and leave me alone. You don't like what I say, then I don't give a fuck. Unsubscribe. Don't follow me on social media. I don't fucking give a literal flying fuck what you think. You know, I think about all this fucking bullshit around the Bible. And about this blind obedience and morality bullshit. And it's very much, in its own way, like a franchise or like a corporation. It's a corporation of the soul. It demands your soul and your spirit. Consume it. You know, I think that Southern Israelite had a very good point about how the only way that you can actually have a coherent, working, functioning society is to deny the existence of an inner soul or an inner spirit. The only way that you can actually have a functioning syncretic reality is to deny the existence of an inner soul. It's very contradictory, but this idea that if you don't do anything but just simply have blind faith and do virtually nothing and accomplish nothing with your current life, the life you have right now, that somehow you're going to be blessed with a future life. That somehow you're going to be blessed with this heavenly Jerusalem, this golden goblet, stained, golden, silver-stained gates, with prisms and, like, diamonds and crystals and stuff, and cherubs and all of that garbage. It's mythology. It's it's mythological. It's like Zeus, and it is like Diana, and all of that. It is a mythology. It's a mythology. The communists and the fascists had their own mythological foundations to answer the struggles of the industrial world. The Industrial Revolution created such inequality among the masses of people moving into the cities and working in factories and struggling hard. They needed a superhero, Superman mythology. And that's what the fascists and the communists came to answer. They came to provide answers, but it only led to war, genocide, destruction, mayhem, absolute millions dying, etc. And colonialism, imperialism, and racism, and all of that. That's all these mass ideologies lead to, is just to absolute annihilation. You know. And another thing, too, I don't care about the fucking part of the state that I live in. What state or what country I live in. All it is just the process of a natural demarcation that is done by countries that have wars. Different nations have wars, and the governments and the parliaments or cabinet governments that run those states make and decide the borders. What a person happens to be in, or what part of said nation they're in, does not determine their personality. It does not determine their cultural upbringing, does not necessitate a complete and total innate philosophical current that they adopt. When a person grows up and they adopt a philosophy, or they gain knowledge of a higher academic philosophy, it completely negates their cultural upbringing. It negates everything that they grew up with. At least that's so with me. That is with me. I have rejected everything that I was raised up on. I have rejected everything. Liberalism is actually worse than any other type of postmodern ideology. Liberalism has led to the problems and issues that we have now. Antifa burning up streets in Portland, Oregon, Trump supporters storming the White House on January 7th, 2021. The Charlottesville stuff that happened in Charlottesville, Virginia. All these things have just innately led to demonstrate the failure of liberalism. or post-liberalism. Ted Kaczynski wrote a masterpiece, Technological Slavery. Technological slavery is the current form of servitude that people are in right now. Technological servitude and technological slavery is what the New World Order wants you to follow. These billionaires and these millionaire elites want you to buy their consumerist crap. They're not real capitalists. They're state market socialists. Walmart is a socialist-centric cooperative. They have contracts with the government, with the state and federal governments. They have contracts with the U.S. military. Companies like Amazon, Disney, they are given a monopolistic headway over all aspects of everything that they sell. Or they run them out of business. And they run and absolutely dominate the entire sector that they operate. There is no equality. There's no such thing as social or economic or religious or political equality. It's bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. And if you are going to sit there and tell me otherwise, you are deceived. You have been deceived by the Bilderbergs, the Freemasons, by the Jesuits, by the Yids, by liberals and communists. You have been deceived. You have been poisoned. So anyways, Total Johnny Depp says, Forge! Smug Princess says, I send hugs, Hammer. Much love always. Thank you, Trash Panda. I still don't really know who Urine Stash and these other people that you're talking about, I still don't know much about who they are. Yeah, who the fucking hell is Clean Urine Stash? Is he like a lol cow that you're covering? Who is this guy? Alright, anyway, Trash Panda Smug Princess says that I have struggled myself, Hammer, with that. You have struggled, you say that you have struggled with drugs? You've struggled with what? Religion, drugs, addictions. Well, I hope that you have managed to overcome it, and your experiences have made you a wiser person, better person. Total Johnny Depp says, Hard man! Toxic Angel. Hey, we got a new pedo to target Team Fatty. Dude, Toxic... Hey Jazz has been dead for years, man. Like, I don't think people really care as much as they did when Kim Star was hunting pedos online. I mean, I'm sure there's people in your social group that care about that stuff, but I don't know, dude. Like, Gamergate has been dead for 10 years. Like, Gamergate is gone. And the Medicare hunting for pedos, Kim Star hunting for pedos thing, that kind of fell out of popularity. That just kind of fell out of the wayside. But I wish you the best of luck with whatever you're doing, man. You realize that there was a fake person that was like that on your stream, that was saying shit to you, and I was just trying to point that out. But anyways, I wish you fucking Euros and fucking Drunkard Serpent are fucking losers, dude. need to have a rap or something. I can't really think much of the lyrics, but maybe like this. Yo, you serpent, you yellow serpent, yo stinking yellow serpent. You got blood in your mouth, sucking like a freaking parasite. Yo, drunken serpent, you suck like a parasite. You sucking off other people's successes, wanting to play the game but not making no fame. Playing with the wind but not grinding on the windpipe. You know, something like that, man. Something like that. The personalities of the sector are just a bunch of mental ill people. They've got like some either a personality disorder or they're very seriously mentally ill, or it's just something like that. Total Johnny Depp says, straight Kong, fleming fire, spitting bars and shit, fleming some bars. Little shimmy, fleming a bars and shit, man. That's what's up, shit. But yeah, anyways, I think, well, actually, I know that Herb Green's great-great-great-great-grandmother was raped by black Union soldiers in William Tecumseh Sherman's army when he invaded through whatever state that Herb Green was in. They were like, before the great raping of whatever state he's from, they were like all favoring states' rights and beating up blacks, keeping black people in bondage, and like hurting and lynching blacks and stuff. And then after the mass rape of Herb Green's family by William Tecumseh Sherman's army, they were like, I've been fucked in the ass and raped. Oh, now we got mixed race offspring. I guess we'll have to be loyal to the Union from now on. Yeah, that's Herb Green's family history right there. They were raped in the ass, anally and vaginally raped, by William Tecumseh Sherman's Union Army, the Army of the Grand Union. Never forget, bitch. That's what's up. Shit, man. You guys thought about Kakarot. Third Four has been playing some Kakarot. What is it? Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And Ghost of Nicolo's been doing Red Dead Redemption or something like that. No. Ghost Army, what is it? Black Sabbath Wukong. Like, Ghost of Nicolo has been playing some Journey to the West game. Journey to the West. And it's like called Sun Wukong or some shit like that, man. But yeah. Hail ass nigga. You better be ready when this wigger comes down to your show, man. For shit, bitch! That's where we be on the playin' shit, mother. Your founded wealth and shit, motherfucker. I make appetizers. I make hits on the blings of the bling, bling, bling. I make hits on the bling, bang, bangin', bang, ding. Just gang bangin', bitch. Gang bangin', yeah, that's what's up. 3-4 is playing Kakarot right now. Oh, hey, Total Johnny Death, 3-4 is playing Kakarot right now. He's probably streaming too. I'll open up my browser and look real quickly. But, Trash Panda, who are these people that you're talking about? You've mentioned, like, several people or something. I don't know who Scoozy is. I barely know anything about this Trash Panda. Or clean urine stash, Trash Panda. Yeah, I don't know these people. Are they basically like your sector's version of Bathtub Ross, or what? Is like Clean Urine Stash your version of Bathtub Ross or something? Yeah, Third Four is streaming right now, but yeah. I don't really give a shit about these ideologies and stuff, and I don't really care about anything political anymore. It's just irrelevant to me. It means absolutely nothing when you think about it. You know, we gotta fight the New World Order. It's really about fighting the man, fighting the powers that be it the Zionists, be it the Jesuit order, be it the Freemasons, etc. It's about fighting the New World Order, and it's about getting rid of the Illuminati. And the Illuminati, they've changed their names a lot. The Illuminati was one of their names as such and whatnot. But it's mainly about fighting the New World Order, fighting the Illuminati, etc. Stuff like that. 3-4 is streaming right now. Anyways, I'm gonna call up some motherfuckers. Mofos and shit. But yeah. Anyways, I just think that, like, why are there so many people with, like, mental illnesses that are online? Why are people with these mental illnesses habitually online? You know, and it's like, what is the fucking deal with all these fuckers with their mental illnesses? And, like, why are they always, like, habitually online and stuff? And it's just... yeah, I just don't get it, bro. Oh, hey, I made it back into, potato. Let's see here, it's called The Garden now. Life as a Potato is Kitty Styles, by the way. And he's like some real bullshit person. When I mean by that, I mean that he's a pedo. Of course, he's like a freaking pedophile piece of shit. Let's see here. Nothing really going on in Discord, as always. Just retards arguing a bunch of random ass shit. Just the most random ass bullshit you can imagine. I'm in the Hammer chat, okay? I'll say it again. I am in the Hammer chat in my Discord, so please, by all means, come in and chat. Actually, I'm gonna call some people. Okay, Clean Urine Stash and his friends basically ask Pac. He knows who Strasse is. Yeah, I don't know who Pac-Man, I don't know any of these people, Trash Panda. I don't know who none of these people are, Trash Panda, if you could maybe elaborate. Who these people are or something. I'm calling Trash Panda on Discord, by the way. Okay, Trash Panda is not answering. Trash Panda is not answering. Yeah, I have no idea who Clean Urine Stash or any of these people are. So, Trash Panda, the Smug Princess. If you care to explain or elaborate, or just post a link to, like, a video or an upload or something that goes into detail about them so that I can watch that and learn who these people are. I can't really say much about them because I don't know much about these people. Hey, what's up, Krill? How are you doing, man? Krill says, same, Warhammer. Yeah, so there's a lot of new faces or new personalities coming into the sector or something. Supposedly that are coming in here. I really don't know most of who these people are. Blessed brother. Thank you, Krell. God bless you also. Let's see here. Montegraph and 3-4 streaming. I imagine Omerta's probably watching Montegraph right now. But anyway.
Hardcat! In an attempt to best the agile Kara Goku was actually unknowing, training himself to become stronger.
This is fine, isn't it? Well, it's called that, but it's just normal water. I was supposed to take this.
Is this the android's arc? Yeah, it looks like he's playing in the android's arc or something. You know, Cool Tactic finally said something intelligible.
Yo, regards.
Cool
GT
Tactic.
Super. I haven't seen GT since I was a kid. I've never watched Super. Let's see what Piccolo has to say about this. We have to make sure we're absolutely ready in the 3 years to train. How do I fly? Alright, let's go visit Kami. What do you think about that? Hey, it's a power pole. Can I take my power pole back, Gold? No. Yeah, sure, let's go visit Kami.
How in the hell is he going up? Why does he not just fly to Kami's lookout? And why is Goku, like, wearing his Yardrat outfit when he's fighting in the android's arc?
Mr. Poo-Poo. Kami.
Yeah, I don't really care.
He had a lot to say.
Anyways, Krail said something in the chat. Blessed brother, I'm all about sincerity these days, save words for what could uplift someone to hear. Well, I think that narcissists are attracted to political platforms that allow them to expand and utilize their narcissism onto people, and to basically be overall assholes, just overall just total garbage towards people, like towards empaths. And narcissists will just use extreme political, fringe political platforms and ideas to exploit empaths, Krell. Krell says agreed. Yeah, I mean, that's basically my point. Yeah, I'm tired, Perspicacity's also live, too. Yeah, I'm just kind of tired of all of these personality disorders and mental illnesses that are in these people that, I don't know, just come online and think they have, like, a novel thing to say and they really don't. And they either are extremely narcissistic, or they are, like, they have dissociative identity disorder, which is the polar opposite of a strong personality, a strong ego. Narcissism is one example of a strong ego having a strong ego, and like stuff like personality disorders, like borderline personality disorder, dissociative personality disorder, those are examples of weak egos. And actually, it's women that get diagnosed with this. Usually it's women who are diagnosed with this stuff. You don't really see a lot of men being diagnosed with that. But the thing is you don't really see people in the middle really coming online and talking and discussing stuff. It's either people on those more extreme ends, the most extreme ends that you can think of, that entertain fringe politics. Fringe politics. And it's like people that are more mentally balanced don't do that. Krill says that most people are basically asleep. Dreams churned by their imagination and desires and do not want to awake. They don't want to take the red pill, they take the blue pill, basically. Krill says, what's funny is it's easy to wake up and work on oneself than it is to decide what you want to wake up. Exactly, dude. Like, it's so easy to work out and eat a balanced diet, find a job and go to work and, dress smart. Dress smart basically, and just go out into social events, join a sports team, maybe just, have a job or something like that. Anything besides staying at home and worrying about how depressed you are, being compulsively obsessed with how depressed you are, and it's just so sick, man. I'm kind of tired of it, to be honest. I don't really care. And these are the sort of people that you find in the neo-Confederate circles, most of the fascist and the Nazi National Socialist circles, communist, anarchist stuff too, is just like, although I will say that the left wing are usually much more mentally ill than the right wing. The right wing has its own type of mental illness that is different. But the right and the left are both just incomprehensibly messed up. And it kind of makes sense that normies, the people that are more balanced and more of the center, are the ones that actually engage or still believe in like this made-up mainstream mainstream politics and stuff. How can anyone in 2024 think that there is a political answer or a political solution to anything? Okay? Classical liberalism failed. Classical liberalism has faded away, and, it achieved its wins in 1945 and 1989. Classical liberalism did, but now, without an ideological competitor on the global stage, it's like it's starting to fade out. It has absolutely just druggedly just faded out and has become irrelevant. Trash Panda sent me some messages. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. Do later explain. Okay. Yeah, Trash Panda was just talking about some people that have tried to dox her and go after her and have tried to like mess with her IRL, and I've had people try to do that to me or have claimed to do that to me. And it's like, what kind of people would try to go after you in real life because they don't like what you say, or that there's something that you said that they don't like? Like, what kind of people are that? Like, what sort of people would do that? And it's just, I think that it's just very messed up that you would get so mad because of something that someone said that they probably don't even remember that they even said that, and then you would go after them. Like, you would want to actually maybe even try to hurt them or someone close to them because you don't like what they said online, or you fundamentally disagree with their views. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just, that's just so messed up, you know? It is just so messed up that there are all of these, like, people with mental illnesses that are terminally online. Drunkard Serpent is one of them, by the way. Obsessed and mad at PPP success and whatnot. And let's face it, Drunkard Serpent, you have been butthurt and mad about PPP Ashton Parks having a successful stream and talking with, like, I wouldn't say celebrities. I don't really consider Andy Worski a celebrity, but just a very well-known figure online, like around the Ralphiverse and stuff, just well-known in this kind of Ralph-centric verse or whatever that they have. And Drunkard Serpent is, like, obsessed with PPP. That's all he ever does is talk about PPP and these little fringe, very tight-knit fringe stuff that he goes at. And it's so boring. And as a matter of fact, his channel has died. Like, this is why the Council of Evil doesn't exist anymore. And Krell says mass psychosis. This is why the Council of Evil doesn't exist anymore, because they ran out of having a purpose to even be together to begin with, you know? As soon as they ran out of topics to talk about PPP, they started to, like, basically cannibalize each other. And, like, Axel was cannibalizing after Daimo and Shaggy and Gahul, and that was the end of the council. It's, you know, basically, it's mass psychosis. It is quite literally a mass psychosis, to tell you the truth. It very much is. Hey, what's up, Ghost of Niccolo? Niccolo says, I see that 3-4 is streaming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot right now. Well, I'm basically talking about mental illnesses and people with, like, personality disorders and mental illnesses that are terminally online all the time, and just how, really just how boring it is. You know, it's just kind of dull. And at the end of the day, you think that you have, like, 10 different people that are going to be saying 10 different things, but when you really get to the bottom of it, when you really think deeply about it, they're saying the exact same thing. It's 10 different guys that say almost the exact same shit, just with their own twist or their own spin. And when you look at it from a far enough perspective, you can really see, without a doubt, that Mr. Medicare, PPP, Ethan Ralph, and Boogie, whatever his name is, and most of these guys are just grifters. They're complete, absolute grifters, and they're just saying, they say the exact same thing. And the reason why they say the exact same boring shit is because you're just trying to grift off of you, the viewer. The only thing about the sector to really understand is there's two people. There is the grifter and the person that pays, the pay pig. There is the grifter and there is the pay pig. There is the catfish and there's the simp. And those are the only two people that really exist in this entire online sector stuff. And Ghost of Nicolo says that Soberman, aka Soybachu, is a prime example. Well, I haven't seen him around lately. Let's see here. I'm looking at the Bolden archive right now, but I don't see Soberman anywhere. I don't see Soberman anywhere. There's, Vampire Lord Chuck. I don't even know who that fucking is. Let's see here. There's Vampire Lord Chuck, and I see Beans is there. Being fucking Beans. I see Metalorian, but that's not surprising. What is surprising to me is there's no Soberman. But yeah, I just don't really think I really give a shit about religion anymore. I've read through the entire Bible, and it's the same fucking shit from beginning to end. It's just kind of fucking cope, and it wants you to blindly follow it. And it makes you it wants you to be a blind, brain-dead follower. And maybe that's just organized religion. Maybe it's not all Christianity that's like that. But all these different religions are so dumb. Let's see here. Krail says, 207 meta. 207 meta. Yes, I am looking at Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse. I am looking at Mark Zuckerberg's metaverse. Krell. Ghost of Nicolo, he is with the other welfare Europores in DD server. Oh, shit. You know, I haven't been in DD server for like almost 2 years now. Is he just saying the same exact stuff that he always says? Ghost of Nick? Is he just basically, he's just saying the exact same mantra that he just repeats? It's like a repetitious cycle with Soberman. He says the same thing, then he oscillates and says a slightly different thing, and then he oscillates back to the same line that he said before, and it just goes around like a never-ending circle. It's like an ant. Soberman is like an ant that is trapped in a round circle, and he thinks that he's in a square, and he just cannot get out. He can't get out of that circle that he has trapped himself into. Ghost of Nicolo says, I'm not in there. There's a 3-hour video on Impressa's Rumble, saying the same stuff over and over. Yeah, I saw that Swede posted that. I saw that Swede posted a link to that. Yeah, dude. Man. All this is just people just talking about how mentally fucking ill they are. And just these women that have personality disorders that try to catfish men, and just all these narcissists that have to have, they need to exploit their neurosis onto empaths, and so they get involved in these fringe politics things, and they're just basically, they're exploiting their narcissism, or they're empowered with their narcissism from others, and it's just really sad. It's actually kind of really sad the way that a lot of this is. But for those that you don't know, Soberman is a drug addict. He takes some kind of meth. he takes really cheap drugs, and he just says the same repeated stuff about Mormon Shaggy over and over again to no end. Most people around him have gotten bored with his antics, and they don't really care what he says anymore, and it's never ending. Okay, are you talking about Rendezvous 20/09/24 on Impressa's Rumble? I'm looking at Impressa's Rumble right now. Are you talking about Rendezvous, the latest episode, or Soberman 31/08/24? But yeah. Ghost of Niccolo, yeah, I haven't been in her server for a while. Ah, dude, it's full of idiots like Beans and Herb Green and stuff, and I don't know if you remember this guy, but his name is Huntsville. You remember Huntsville? He's like he's an older version of Soberman, and he's a tranny chaser. And actually, I kind of see, in Huntsville, I see the sort of man that Soberman is going to become later in his life. Soberman is going to turn into a tranny chaser and a drug addict. He's not going to hold a job, and he's not going to really have a life. Well, online, the internet, being terminally online is going to be his life. Ghost of Niccolo, yeah, it's the newest upload. Yeah, I don't have really an opinion about Soberman. My thoughts about him have not changed. I think he's a pedophile. I think he is a literal pedophile and a lolcow. My personal thoughts since I did the Unknown Lolcows on him hasn't changed one single bit. It's not going to change. I just don't care. I don't really give a shit what this mentally ill person, Soybachu, has to say.
You have one corn in my fucking stuffing. You understand? Because changing things doesn't make things better. Fucks them up. You understand?
I think so. Could be wrong.
Hey, Riz, say something.
Okay, I see DD, Riz, and Swede, and Motorboat. Is Dad Furious Motorboat?
Oh, no. That's for money.
Don't talk shit to
You
me.
dirty faggot, bro.
You're a fucking disgusting nigger.
You're a
Shut your ass.
disgrace. That's what
You're
you
a
are,
fucking
bro.
nigger. You're a
Your
fucking
Yaya
nigger.
Putana would be very, very unhappy with you if she fucked.
I don't see Soberman yet. Oh, there he is. Alright, there he is.
Oh, no.
Niccolo, is Soberman Comfort Zone Cat? AKA Hug Boxing Cat? Is that Soberman's new alt? Comfort Zone Cat. What a fucking queer-sounding, furry-ass hug-boxing name. All Soberman talks about is gay Mormon Shaggy jokes. Calling Chauncey gay, saying he did gay acts to Swede. Ah, dude, that's just so gross. And also, they're saying the N-word, and this is YouTube. I gotta be careful.
Suck my dick, you fucking saddle jacking little faggots.
Are you afraid? Hold on. Soberman, are you afraid to let somebody reply to you? Is that what's going on? Yes. Why you quack so hard you won't let me reply? Yo, let it be known on the records, bro, that I actually told Soberman that he was getting gaslit, bro. Let it be known. Remember what he said? Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he was gaslighting Soberman. What are you talking about? You actually believe it?
All I did was just send Soberman like the most obvious.
Mute it again. Mute it for the third time in 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Yes, and I will mute you if you don't let somebody reply when it starts flashing your lips.
Keep fucking crying, you pussies. I see you for
Oi, Steve! Oi, Steve! Oi,
You
Steve!
beg to come back in. You beg to come in all the time. You
I
beg
don't
people to
beg.
let you
I
in.
don't
Yes, you
need to
do.
beg.
Yes, you do. You beg all the time to come in to fucking.
Oh, dude, Soberman is such a loser. He has no to try to work on, basically. Why does he not try to, do something with his life? Why does Soberman lack so much ambition? Ghost of Niccolo, yeah, they say the N-word a lot. I think they've kind of started to tune down that that extreme end of censorship, as far as I'm aware. But it's still bad. The woke agenda, the wokeness agenda on YouTube is just so obvious and so compulsively obsessive. And it's just difficult to deal with. Ah, shit, dude. Ah, shit. The text is in fucking Japanese. There, I got it. Yeah, Soyberchu is such a fucking lunatic. What? Dude, no way. All the text is in fucking Japanese. Soyuban action. Soyuban action. Da 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 da! Yeah, I don't really care much about religion. I think that Rick Perry was just trying to indoctrinate me into becoming a liberal. I seriously think that Rick Perry guy was just trying to indoctrinate me with liberalism. Like some kind of fucking liberal mindset. And he was using theology as a front to convert people that were in the Southern Israelite verse over to liberalism and multiculturalism or what have you. That's all that Rick Perry was trying to do. Thankfully, I caught on to it. I was smart enough to catch on to it, but yeah, it's the fucking same shit over and over again, dude. Anyways, Krell posted some interesting things. Mass psychosis. Yeah, mass psychosis is the psychology of the masses. The psychology of the masses has what ingratiates them through subliminal commercialized messaging that basically turns them into mass consumers, and corporations will use that to persuade people to accept a woke agenda because it will hurt society if you don't adopt these extreme values and get rid of your traditional values, pre-modern values, and instead adapt to this more modern, progressive mindset. And that's kind of what mass psychology leads to. And again, it is in part a product of the Industrial Revolution. The Romans also practiced this a lot as well. The Romans and the Muslims, the Nazis and the Soviets all engaged in their own types of forms of propaganda. Even in World War One, there was a lot of mass propaganda campaigns. The rape of Belgium, the German atrocities committed by the French or by the Germans, and so it's kind of that, you could say that is the origins of mass propaganda. It was further elucidated into World War II with the Axis powers and the Axis and the Allies utilizing mass psychology and mass propaganda. Goral World Drama Community. Yeah, I don't know much about Goral World or any of these people. Who they are or what they do. But yeah. Forge Gang! I am still a hard man! So Silverman has just basically been coping at his loss, the L that the great Chauncey Fatsack gave him. Yes, indeed. Soibachu is coping hard and brutally at the L that he took from Chauncey Fatsack. In 2023, Anno Domini. What games was Niccolo? Oh, Niccolo, when are you going to be streaming, bro? Are you going to be streaming, Monday morning or Monday night? Far Koresh 5, that was 2 days ago. Let's see here. I see a lot of Kakarot stuff. The Book of the Dragonborn. That's it, Journey to the West. Okay, so Niccolo was playing Journey to the West or something like that. So yeah, I haven't really been paying much attention to all of the more recent streams that people have been doing. But you know, Cool Tactic finally said something that made sense. Cool Tactic said that Dragon Ball GT is better than Super. And in many ways, it actually is. In many significant ways, it actually is better. But yeah. Well, I actually managed to pull an hour out. I managed to pull off a fucking hour, dude. But yeah, I fucking do not... I don't give a fuck what these retards think. And as far as I'm concerned, William Tecumseh Sherman could just come back from the dead as a zombie and anally ass rape Herb Green, for all I give a shit. He can just be anally ass raped by the ghost of Ulysses Grant, because I don't care. I don't care what you think. I don't care who you are, because you mean nothing to me. You never meant nothing to me. But there you go, man. Ghost of Niccolo says, lol. Yeah. Don't take what I say too personal, Niccolo. I'm just randomly just saying stuff. I mean, he talks shit about me all the fucking time. Fucking obsessed as hell with me. Shit. Oh, did you see, Niccolo, did you see what I posted about, like, Red Dead Redemption with Shaggy? Shagsters Online 2? Did you see? I posted that in my server. I figured you would think that was funny. It's Mormon Shaggy if he was a cowboy in Red Dead Redemption 2. I thought that would be kind of funny. It's just a Shag Soul reference. Because Moron Shaglet is DJ Shaxel. There is no significant difference between Axel or Shaggy. They are now become fused. They have fused into Shaxel. There is no more Mormon Shaggy. There is no more DJ Axel. There is only Shaxel, the fused counterpart of the two. They have used the Batara earrings to permanently fuse into Shaxel, the prototypical gay boy, the prototypical femboy of the sector. The new femboy of the sector, don't you know? Ghost of Niccolo, yeah, that was pretty funny, bro. I figured it would be. I thought it would be funny. It had Red Dead Redemption themes, and it had kind of a meme of Shaggy. So I figured it would be hilarious to post it, or at least somewhat funny. Schmelted at the forge! Alright, so Perspicacity is live right now. I imagine that Drunkard Serpent is watching him. That's why he's not here right now. He's watching Shaggy, bro. Perspicacity is watching Moron Shaggy right now. Interdimensional Lizard says, "De Brian Don Quavis." Oh, I muted it.
Feedback. So, like, who knows about Shaggy and you except, like, who could this account possibly be?
Let's go women. I don't know what to tell you.
Hard stop.
Huh?
Shaggy, take a hard stop.
No, I don't think I will. I think we're just going to cruise right on over you. I don't know. It just looks like, once again, you've been caught being bitch to the worst people on the internet. I don't know.
Grant from Alcatraz.
Fan said, beautiful comic. What? But these are like all the things that Brian is posting. Let's see. I picked me. Look, he's posting Chud Bud leaks.
What, dude?
He's posting Dark Ninja and Morbid Shaggy. King of Pole spurging over Legendary Dark Ninja Part 1. And it's Morbid Shaggy in there. Where would this possibly come from? I mean, who could this possibly be, this account? Is it a mystery? Could it not be Brian?
And
what
you know,
heck?
Coincidentally enough, it's Dark Ninja going about the King of Pole.
Yeah. Look, retweeting TXT. I see, and he talks in fake Ebonics, right? So he says, "I broke you, nigga, haha, literal loser, lol cow. Look at you, dude. You get 2 viewers on your streams. Pack it up, dumbass. Holy fuck. Can't prove shit. Can't meme for shit. Can't help but..."
Okay, so what's going on with King of Pole and Dark Ninja? Are they having another fight on Twitter again, or X? Is Dark Ninja and King of Pole having another spat again? Yeah, I stopped by on Perspicacity's stream, and they were talking about Moron Shaxel. Moron Shaxel. Because Mormon Shaggy and DJ Axel
They even have a
fused.
song about sharing and taking turns. It's sickening.
Wow, I had no idea. So what's your solution?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Joe. The Daily Wire will be coming out with our own phonics program. It's called Capitalism on Phonics, and it teaches kids the importance of individualism and hard work.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
It's no joke, Joe. We need to combat this socialist brainwashing at an early age.
Yeah, because we all know how successful you are at convincing people to change their minds.
Hey, I may not be the most convincing, but at least I have facts and logic on my side.
All right, Ben. Good luck with your capitalist phonics program. I'm sure it'll be a hit with the kids.
You bet it will be, Joe. You bet it will be.
So, Elon, I heard you have a plan to eradicate all diseases in the world.
Yeah, it's simple, really. We just sterilize the entire planet like a mason jar in a pressure cooker.
Wait, what? That's insane.
Hear me out, Joe. We'll just blast the Earth with some intense heat and pressure, and bam, no more diseases.
But what about all the living things on the planet? Won't they, die?
Oh, they'll be fine. We'll just give them some goggles and earplugs. Safety first,
This sounds like some twisted sci-fi movie, man.
Hey, I'm just trying to save humanity here. And if a few innocent creatures have to suffer, so be it.
What about reproduction? Won't we all just die out?
Oh, I've thought of that. We'll just clone ourselves like in that movie, Multiplicity. Remember that one?
Yeah, but that didn't end well.
Details, Joe. Details. The important thing is no more diseases.
I don't know, Elon. This seems a bit extreme.
Extreme times call for extreme measures, my friend.
Well, there you have it. Elon Musk on AI-generated Joe Rogan parody has just explained about the necessity of wiping out the entire human race from the planet Earth with an extreme heat wave, and then using cloning methods to repopulate the emptied planet. But wouldn't that make climate warming worse? I'm just saying. Anyways, what's Perspicacity spurging on about? Dude, I cover topics better than Perspicacity does.
He just comes off completely insane.
Yeah, I cover better topics than
accountability for
Perspicacity.
anything. So I don't know what to do with him. So I'm just separating myself from him completely. I don't think there's any he's obsessed with this smiling bandit guy in my chat. Why is he obsessed with you?
Isn't that toxic?
Is Smiling Bandit toxic? I have I don't know who I know he has a Twitter account, and I've seen Brian go at this Twitter account with the same thing, Smiling Bandit.
I have been thinking in the past that Smiling Bandit is Toxic Angel. I don't know. I don't know, dude. But yeah. Do you guys think that, religion is just a waste of time to engage in? Do you think that it's just mostly mentally ill people that just engage in, politics and this kind of religion and stuff, and it just goes down to the same fucking road as always, and this never-ending cycle of just diverging into further mental spurgatory. Absolute mental dead spurgatory, bro. I consider it to be intellectually bankrupt. Most of these mass political movements, they're analytically dead. If you were to bring Julius Evola if you were to bring Julius Evola back from the dead or bring him to the present, Julius Evola and Oswald Spengler would be utterly shocked at just the state of the right, the psychological state of the modern, postmodern right. There is no actual right anymore. All it is just a mitigation from a lesser socialist path, a slightly lesser branch of progressive liberalism, trying to hold back a more radical tinge of progressive liberalism. It is literally the two heads of the same dragon. It's a two-headed dragon arguing over what is for lunch. Thomas Jefferson said that democracy is two wolves and a chicken voting on who will be for dinner. It is the tyranny of the 51% over the 49%. That's what democracy is. The tyranny of the 51% over the 49%, as Thomas Jefferson once said. Schmelted, bitch. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment, but I got something for y'all to listen to while I'm away briefly. Tell me if you can remember this one from back in the day.
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You're our favorite indeed. Being a pirate is a wretched thing.
Whoops.
Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You.
Alright, if 3-4 is still streaming, I'm gonna probably go watch him. And unless there's somebody that wants to add like a question or something in chat, go ahead, because yeah. You know, I find it so fucking retarded that people always talk about Texas around me. And it's like, bro, my mother's great-great-grandmother, her maternal grandmother, like one of her grandparents was from Pennsylvania, and like she descends from Pennsylvania Anglos and Pennsylvania Dutch. And it's like, you know something, it's like, who gives a flying fuck anymore about it? Who gives a flying fuck about all these inconsequential historical politics and topics, and all of the religious syncretism, religious singularity around it? You know? And it's so blended with esotericist meanings and stuff. Oh, spooky, bro. You know, that might actually make for an interesting Halloween story. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll see y'all later. And by the way, don't fucking try to troll me on 3-4's stream. Fuck that, but bye. Bye for now, bitches. I'm out.